I just wanted to show you an app called Mangools. I use this personally. Actually, I've used this for a few years, and I just signed in for a trial account because I don't really, want to give you my clients' data. But anyway, so when I logged in, it looks like they have a 10% lifetime discount running right now, at least, and 10-day free trial. So let's click past this. Different service options depending on kind of the level that you're needing. Obviously, you save for going annual, and keyword lookups. You can this is for searching SEO keywords, and I'll go into that in a minute. But 100 a month, 500 a month, 1,200 a month, and keyword suggestions. So when you search for a keyword, you look up a keyword, there will be more keywords populate beneath them. So this is a matter of how deep the keywords will go, like how many suggestions you get after you search. The competitor keywords, you can look up what competitors are using based on their website analysis. And SERP lookups, this is where it analyzes the first 10 pages of Google for a keyword. So if you're digging up a lot of keywords, you're going to need a lot of SERP lookups. And then they have an option through there's basically 5 apps within Mangools, and you have your KW Finder, which is the keyword searcher. You have the SERP Checker, and that just analyzes the search engine result pages. SERP Watcher, which is actually quite convenient because you can track a website and the keywords that you're targeting for that website and see that over time. So Link Miner is where you put in a website, say your competitor's website, and you look at what backlinks they have. So standard SEO stuff. And you've got the site profiler. Basically gives you the domain authority and page authority from Moz. It gives you the trust flow, citation flow from Majestic. Looks at the main links coming back. Gives you kind of an overview and overall profile. So let's get back to this. And so anyway, so this has to do with the site, the SERP Watcher. How many keywords are tracked on a daily basis. And so if you have clients, obviously you're going to need a minimum of probably 250 a client. So, depending on how you do things, but, anyway, so, backlink, rows monthly, that goes back to the, link miner, and then, site, lookups in 24 hours. So that one there has to do with the site profiler, and simultaneous logins, how many people do you have in your office, basically. So, all right, let's get into the keyword finder, because this is by the way, you have your locations and languages, and you can set all that. And let's look up let's just look up something general business. Okay, obviously a very very strong keyword for competition. So the keyword difficulty, let's kind of go over what these metrics mean. Your keyword difficulty in this case is a 76, which is really high, and that's based on the link profile strength of the competitor in the top 10, or in this case the top 8, depending on whatever Google SERPs push back on that first page. So a lot of these are obviously really difficult. You're competing with Forbes. Let's try business startup here. Still pretty strong. Yeah, 49, not as good. Let's try try that. I don't know if this is my internet connection or the server. Typically it runs pretty quickly, so. Wow. All right. So anyway, yeah, again, 40. And see, this comes down to, how many you can access. When you have the full plan, you can scroll down about 200 lines and see, competition. So, or the difficulty. So basically, from an SEO standpoint, you want to look for something with higher. So this one's not bad. Top entrepreneurs, 890 searches per month. Difficulty of 25. It was calculated a while ago. See how these are bright and this is dull. So if we click that again, this would count as a SERP lookup. So if you look at your, you have 5 keyword lookups for for a trial account, and that should have counted as a SERP lookup actually, but oops. And so yeah, so you can kind of see who's there, and for SEO, you don't really need to look at the CPC or the competition for that. So yeah, so this is the keyword finder aspect. SERP Checker, that's basically what we were looking at on the left over here, or on the right. It checks the SERPs. Let's go to grab a different link here. Oops. Yeah, actually we can just do that. Nope. There. Okay, so entrepreneur.com. And it says I'm doing too much. Oh, so it's not going to let me look this up with this account. So SERP Watcher, kind of go into here for a second. You would put in your domain and stuff, your location, and you can check one or the other. And I believe that the keywords, when you check both of them, actually, no, you can't check both of them. So it is one or the other. I typically just do the desktop. And you can import a list that you want to track, or you can add from your list in KW Finder, or just add manually and then start tracking. And then it will have a list of keywords, what your rank is, and then a graph on the right that shows you, how you've done over time. So that's SERP Watcher, and there is Link Miner, which is where you can look up. Let's look at. This should be good. So yeah, so you can see citation flow, trust flow, referring IPs, referring domains, and how many active backlinks they have. So you can kind of come through here, do follow, no follow. These have been deleted, so these are historical links. What the link profile strength, like how well is that adding to the overall value? Like how much link juice, as they say, is being poured from entrepreneur.com to, say, your site. And yeah, you can kind of go through here, check that out, see what the citation, trust flow, and everything is for these sites. And it's just a really good, way to get an idea of why people are ranking where they're ranking. You can also uncheck the one link, per domain. So, if you want to see every link on a certain site, you could probably do that. And yep, so that's that one. And let's look at Site Profiler. I don't know if it's going to let me do this one either, but let's give it a go. Analyze. Yeah, so domain authority 92, that's nice. Page authority 74, citation flow 66, trust flow 78. And again, some of the same metrics we saw before, and kind of, just a good overview of, the last 3 months. I think this is showing. Yeah, roughly. Anyway. Referring domains, also the percentages based on the Alexa rank, if you're not familiar with that. I don't actually have that on here. I'm in incognito mode, so I don't have my Alexa toolbar thing, but you can download that and see. Also, just what their link text, anchor text distribution is. So, naked links, branded links, and, other links. And you can kind of go through there and see that. Top content. For some reason, I'm surprised, but they don't have any top content for entrepreneur.com. And then a list of competitors. So, this type of thing can be, a good snapshot, if you have a client and you want to be able to show them, kind of where they are, snapshot their, their site early on when you acquire a client, and then later on down the road, let's say 3 months, 6 months, you can go back through and say, okay, this is where you were and now this is where you're at, and then of course having things set up in SERP Watcher, you can show that trend, the upward trend of organic clicks, and of course you should be able to show that in your Google Analytics too. But it's nice to be able to see, kind of what keywords are contributing based on the estimated search volumes and things that this tool provides. Overall, I really, really like Mangools. I highly recommend it. Actually, there is a link in the description, so be sure to click that and check them out. Set up a free trial and go from there. So that is pretty much it. Also, one other thing before I go, if you are looking to make money online, one of the best ways I know to make money online, there's a link in the description. Be sure to check that out. And that's it. Have a great day.